Hi there. At Xara, we really focus on trying to make the editing experience as smooth and as easy as possible. So I'd like to highlight that to you today in creating a product sheet together. I've started with a product sheet template that's in Xara Cloud, and I've applied the Xara brand automatically. Logos, colors, and fonts. You can set up the brand for your company as well that will work with any of the Xara templates. So next is I want to edit some text. So simply click in the text and drag to select. You can also click once to place the caret. You can double click to select the word, multi-click to select an entire paragraph. So in this case, I just click and drag and then start typing. It's that easy. So creativity without limits. Well, misspell, all I have to do again, one click, spell check, done. I also have some text on my clipboard that I copied from our website that I would like to add for the description. So I'm going to do the same process over. I can simply click and drag to select text and hit Ctrl V to paste, and voila, we're done. No need to type text again. Now, the next step I want to do is focus on these social media icons. So I'm going to use our scroll bars here to move down, and I want to zoom in a little bit. So I can hit Control, place a caret down here, and actually use the scroll wheel on my mouse that's going to zoom in for me. Makes it easier for us to edit. Now let's align these. So in Xara, you click on an object and drag, click and drag. It makes it really easy to move things around. So I'm going to go ahead and align this on the edge of the page. And I'm going to take the Twitter one, click and drag again, and I'm going to line it on the bottom there. Next is I'm going to properly space all these. So I just click, drag, and it will multi-select them all. Really simple. Go up to our alignment, and I'm going to hit distribute horizontally, and now they're all perfectly spaced. But we do know these are a little bit large, so I'm going to simply, now that they're all selected as well, take our resize left handle and bring these down a little bit to a more reasonable size. But people know that we have our social media, and I think I want to give it a little bit of color, so I'm going to go ahead and do our purple brand color, but on the light in there. Okay, so now we have done that with multi-select and a couple tools. Now we're zoomed in, so I can move around the document by hitting the space bar and getting the hand, so I can go back up here and move around, or I can go ahead and hit Control and zoom. There's also a zoom function over here where I can hit in the middle and it'll zoom right back out to 100%, and we can make it bigger or smaller as we so choose. So the next thing that we need to do is fix these images. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and replace this image by clicking on it, and the context menu will come up, and I want to replace the image from our team assets. Team assets, if you don't have set up, are really easy. Just connect it to a cloud storage folder with all your imagery in it, and you can set up different ones for logos and images. This happens to be one for product screenshots, so I'm going to go ahead and take one that we have, which is this one. Click, and it will add. Now it put it in the placeholder, but as we can see, it cropped a little bit. So all we have to do, no problem, is just double click the handle and it automatically uncrops, and then we want to recrop it and get rid of this marketing material, and perfect, done. Okay, the next thing that we want to do is we want to replace this image, but I'm going to do this one in a different way. I'm going to go ahead and just drag it directly from my computer right onto this, and it'll automatically replace it. And you can do that with any image in Xara Cloud. So again, I'm going to double click this, the placeholder, crop this down, and now we have our two images. They're beautiful looking screenshots. Now we need to properly size them. So the first thing we'll do is click and drag and move this down here. I like the bigger one, it looks better. I'm going to properly align it here and properly align it to the left. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take this one, drag, and I'm going to align it to this screenshot and that. Take the left handle to resize it, and there we go. So let's control scroll bar to zoom out. Oops, not in, but out a little bit, and I think we have a pretty good document. It's really that simple. Moving around in the system with using click directly into text, click and drag to move any object, Control scroll wheel to zoom in and out wherever your character is. Space bar to pan the document, and use your mouse to move around. Very quick, very simple. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks.